Got a little bit of BBL experience on the bench in local boy Odi Atar.
One of their signature defensive moves is Forson putting the ball on the floor. Shot. Forson from behind the arc for three, knocks it down, cuts it to a 1-point game.
Appearance off the bench, but you're bringing Drew Lasker on, well, you're bringing a lot of quickness, a lot of athleticism, and a little bit of outside shooting as well.
Trying to get Coleman free on the far side. Key, easy rebound for Newcastle. Might have to ride it through. Dusha.
I mean, that's the one that Dave Forrester will be concerned about. 11 points already for Coleman.
Oh, Thompson pulling out of that game, and just as he was getting the hot hand as well. Here's Smith, open for three in transition. You know it's going in.
Odi gave him a wide open shot, which worried me a little bit at the time, but they did keep that ball moving and persevered.
Martin with the offensive. Oh, beautiful from Thompson. Yeah, that's certainly an excellent pass. And it was, if it was ice hockey, they give them double assists there, don't they? He's going to get either a foul or a layup.
Yeah, smart move.
That's a fires up, nice stroke in the corner for three. Martin can't convert.
I'm not sure what happened at Leeds, but he made a really good start at Leeds. I mean, he was getting significant points.
Just got past Downing to Lasker. Smith drives into the finger. How many layups have Newcastle had here in the second? Downing with the bounce pass to Coleman, tried to jam it down. The challenge from Stu Thompson put him off, but Downing.
Thompson family continues. Andy almost rescued an impossible ball.
The Sockers.
And Stu Thompson's not just been a factor recently against the team.
Oh, wow, what a shot there from Downing, circus shot. Downing hits one from behind the arc. Fans are spoiled here with the offensive firepower this team has. And there's a chance now for another 100-point game. They're up to 99. Not loose. Here comes Thompson, has Defoe with him. Thompson goes it alone, lays it in, and big roar as the 100 is up once again for the Newcastle Eagles. Surrey down, ran up the other end and scored at will, and that's why they've won this by a comfortable margin.
Yeah, it's difficult to find a weakness in their defense. They have that double team, they rotate well out of it. Their interior defense is solid. They close down players on the perimeter. When they close down, they challenge the shooters. They rarely fall for fakes and have somebody drive and penetrate on them.
I had a defensive coordinator tell me early in my career that elite defenses must be strong down the middle. He talked about the importance of having inside linebackers with the speed, athleticism, and intelligence to be a factor against the run or pass. Alec Ogletree is a rare find at the position with tantalizing physical dimensions and a dynamic game. At 6'2", 240 pounds, he is the prototypical size for the position. In fact, he reminds me of a former Bulldog, Thomas Davis, that he drafted with a first-round pick in Carolina. Davis was an oversized safety at Georgia that we converted to linebacker. While Ogletree has spent some time at safety early in his collegiate career, he's a natural run-and-trace linebacker with exceptional speed and quickness. He flows to the ball with reckless abandon and excels at making plays at every level. Davis has shown flashes of greatness throughout his pro career, despite suffering 3 torn ACL injuries. He was one of the standouts for an improved Panthers defense in 2012 and remains one of the top athletes at the position. If Ogletree can avoid the injury bug and remain disciplined off the field, he has the potential to impact the game as a disruptive defensive playmaker. I had the opportunity to play with one of the best rush linebackers in NFL history. Derek Thomas during my time with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Hall of Famer dominated the game with his speed and quickness, and his ability to harass quarterbacks off the edge completely disrupted opponents' game plans. Jarvis Jones has shown similar skills as a designated pass rusher for the Georgia Bulldogs. The 6'2", 245-pound outside linebacker is built like another former Bulldog, Chris Clemens, and displays the capacity to impact the game with his quickness. Jones led the nation with 14.5 sacks in 2012 while showing an explosive initial burst and finish. He has a knack for dipping around the corner to get to the quarterback, and I love his ability to make havoc off the edge. Clemens has quietly become one of the most feared pass rushers in football with 11+ sacks in each of his past 3 seasons. His ability to crash off the edge has elevated the Seahawks to the ranks of the elite and made Pete Carroll's defense one of the most feared in the game. Given Jones' ability to harass quarterbacks off the edge, I can envision him matching Clemens' production as a designated rusher in the right scheme.
He's just kind of been waiting to break out. Let me tell you, it's going to happen. She doesn't go this long without scoring goals. I think we're going to really see Abby start to get going. And
a bit of a hamstring tweak, and I said, is there any part of the field you feel a little bit vulnerable? And he very quickly said no. Got great confidence.
Offer line, Barnhart, it's into the back of the net. Almost a carbon copy of week 1, how LA got on the board, but Washington strikes first. Right, so it goes out for a goal kick here for Washington. Nice little ball over the top. Milbert, she's got the pace, little over the top, and it's 1-1. Into the feet of Hamari Sawa, perfectly timed ball into the space here for Abby Wambach. Into the area, Lori Lindsay makes it 2-1. And now you see Abby Wambach celebrate. And again, it's Washington going in front here. Right foot couldn't quite time it right. Maybe a second chance. Feeding it in for Sawa. The turn here from Ali Long. 3-1. We had a feeling the floodgates might open if Washington was able to get on the board early. And now they're in front by 2. It's going to need to start some attacking sequences, and they're going to need it in a hurry. This is a good start. Wilson again down the right side, looking inside for Weimer. Yes!
Well, you said they needed to do it in a hurry. They're listening to you, buddy. Nobody can do it better than Candace Wilson if you need it done with speed. Boy, she just takes a great touch and sends a beautiful ball in. Option of the counterattack. Nice little
sequence down the right side. Inside for Milbert. Second chance, Sinclair.
Well, I thought FC Gold Pride had lost their advantage a little bit, but you know what? It didn't matter because of just this beautiful sequence. Look at the touch by Wilson on the outside. Bueller coming all the way up from the defensive position to serve this one in. It stays alive, and Christine Sinclair.
Lofted in. Barnhart stays at home. There's Wambach. Yes! Unbelievable.
You know what? Even when you know something's going to happen, you still don't expect to see it executed the way those two just did. U.S. national team members Kat Whitehill and Abby Wambach link up yet again. Abby just showing incredible resolve to find a way to get this ball in the back of the net.
Lily, Hughley's, back to Lily, 11, Mitz, Schmides, good by Smith, goal! Smith, breaker! Kelly Smith with the goal. That's to Latham. Back to Lily, up ahead. Coming into Schmides. And nice save by LeBlanc.
Alyssa Jersey Weagle, Coach Vanessa, and a very special birthday welcome to Henry Brush of Arlington Soccer Club. You'll be enjoying a fun birthday outing with us tonight.
High and wide. Clark Stein Smarta. Marta turns it upfield. Marta finds Dwan. Dwan tries to find Marta again, can't. Back to Abley. Abley plays a little ball in for Dwan. Oh! But the goal is going to be
flag is up.
Dwan was offside. Marta has the ball, looking for his goal again. Inside the box, Marta still with it. Puts it across, no one on the other end though. The ball's going to go wide, went right across the face of the goal.
Scott on the throw, up ahead to Bishop. Up ahead, Lily's there. Dribbling in, just showing the keeper. The shot, goal, Lily! A great setup by the Breakers. The goal scored by number 13, Christine Lilly, in the 55th minute.
Yana plays it in, clicked out by Dwan. Goal! LA goal! Yana into Marta. Marta has space. Marta takes a shot.
Fucking goal, calmly falls on the
Another
ball.
long shot from LA.
Ryan Bishop can't get it on frame. Scott
Marta has a shot.
saves Lippendale. Smith still in pain.
Yana takes the kick. Flicked on. Oh, ball the line.
Put up on the pelvic. Throw by Mitz.